Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. This is the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard? Season 5. Standard's not real. Season 5, jeez. Season 6, Qualifier number 11. I don't know where I am. What year is it? Let me start that again. This is the Majora's Mask Randomizer, Season 6, Qualifier 11. First try. And we've got 4 lovely racers showing off for you today. We've got Dodo, who changed his name yet again. We've got Cinny, Aozuna, and Jess. I'm Shenanbread, and I'm the restreamer and seed roller for this lovely qualifier. I have inflicted the fear of Majora in everyone, so we shall see how it plays out. In the commentary booth today, we have Audio Blood and GD Cal. Thank you both for joining us today. And our 4 lovely trackers, we've got Majoria, Pojo Lone Wolf, Sean North Roosevelt, and the other section. Thank you all for joining today and throwing together a great team to get this on. I'm going to hand it over to the commentators now and go deal with the racers, but I hope you guys enjoy the race.
Alright. Good time zone, everybody. It's Qual 11. Let's go.
We've got a lot of racers in the race room today. Pretty excited. Hope it's a good one.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a pretty busy race room. Definitely excited to see how this one turns out. Yeah, everyone's probably like sitting here thinking, where will Fire Arrows be today?
It does seem to kind of be the Season 6 calling card, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You know, there's reasoning, but it is still pretty funny, just considering what has happened so far.
When you have a required item that only locks a couple of things, it's just going to be a late sphere a lot of the time.
Right. Fires on Clock Tower, are they really? Oh, well, never mind.
All right. The race room has started. Our runners should be off any second now.
All right, perfect. Yeah, no, this is definitely another one of those quals where we just got 4 really talented runners, and definitely 4 really experienced runners that have been around for many, many years.
Well, there's no fire arrows on the clock tower, but there's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome.
But yeah, the whole community at this point has gotten so good that it feels like every race, we just always have a bunch of great runners.
A bomb bag on Cafe's?
Oh, and FD right off the bat. That's exciting.
Oh, wow. If only we had Big Man.
Can you even see what Cafe's wearing with the bomb bag on his face?
I really couldn't see.
Yeah.
Any of the time.
Yeah, everybody's kind of done like a solo stroll up to it. I still can't tell.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out maybe at some point, but it's kind of hard to tell. Might be a bow.
Oh god.
Well, Pastor has way better eyes than I ever could, because I could not see under the bomb bag.
That just means Cafe is decked out. Bomb bag and a bow? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Watch, we end up getting Sphere Zeros for both of them, so we never do. LTK. Gotta stay safe these days. Genius.
Looks like
Cinny doing a check of some kind.
Yeah, we got Couples Mask on Jungle. I didn't quite see what his other purchase was, but no, it's a nice thing to have.
I didn't either, but we're about to see it from Labfish Yamal. Those moves are great. Garo on Hot Fairy.
Just zooming through a bunch of
Ocean Great Fairy dead. Stockpot is too important. Swamp Spider House Roar is Moon's Tier not required, I think I saw. Branch Sisters defense like land title deed and a rupee.
That's potentially useful Branch Sisters. It's always exciting.
There's 2 big items dead as well. And I think I'm assuming Well, never mind. Actually, land title did there at all kind of kills.
Ooh, Secret Shrine has an important item.
Okay.
So I guess
There's
we,
something about the appropriate location, but my brain fizzled out in the middle of it. That's pretty bad. Shell.
Shell.
I forgot someone was me saying that. That one came out before like the thought had processed that I was saying that.
Well, looks like Moon Tier was a bow, so we don't need the one Caffey's wearing if he's got it.
Oh, okay.
Nice and easy bow access for our runners today. Got an early.
Yes, it is out of lock this moment, but I'm sure we'll find it. Our logic for that eventually. Yeah, Picto and the Dongos on the screen.
Interesting. Got a.
Send the bombers while getting North Clocktown put in. Suna kind of rounding more of North Field here, which I really enjoy because I feel like a lot of runners are either going to hit South Field or there's a lot of clock down checks early, so it's nice to kind of see.
Yeah, it's always exciting to get especially people watching.
Right. We've already doing that as well. Definitely a bow and cafe. Okay. Be really funny if first logical bow then is Letter to Cafe. Gorn Village, nothing.
We've got an easily cheatable bow, so
right.
It doesn't matter too much.
You just have to hop the kid.
Yeah, just do backflips over children like you do.
About right for this game. Even if it wasn't something we've been doing every day for the last several years. I didn't play ops routing. Yup.
I keep getting away from labfish. I don't. Does he prefer labfish or Yamal? I don't know.
You know what? I wager it's probably gotta be fine. I don't know.
I can't imagine Dodo's gonna get too picky about which one. Oh, good call, Sean. Split the difference. Lab
Sitting somewhere in the back of my brain is Big Titty Goron Girlfriend. Back from a year ago or whenever. Boat archery was dead. Or 2 years ago, however long it's been.
Doing an early town archery here for
yeah, I can't believe we're seeing a minigame this early. I thought that was like forbidden knowledge. Never did.
That's just banned. The campus stockpot in was 2. Fox.
Get a stabby play going here on P-Hat. I think Alsuna's done a lot of the same terminal field routing / checks that I usually do. So I'm like, I'm loving this. It's a quality play safe. No, I don't fault it either. I was more just making a joke about doing minigames early well.
Zora Master.
Res mix up.
There we go.
So all of the all of the problematic early game checks getting routed in with important items.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's the 2-star in stockpot.
PFE1. And yeah. Oh, there's a cafe's mask on town archery. Sad. So we get another Woodfall, Great Fairy Repeat.
So we've got Woodfall, Great Bay, and Sisters as dead checks, right? What was the other dead check we got? One of those spider houses?
Branch Defense.
Branch Defense, right?
We also got Swamp Spider House, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So that's 5 of our always checks already, so kind of tearing through those.
Forgive me, is it 8 that we get painted? It is 8? Okay. Then the rest will be dead.
So far, the ones we've been shown are also dead, so...
We've got Waz going on in Asuna's screen.
I like that Asuna's just giving us a huge variety of things. Everyone else is doing the same pile of checks, and Asuna's just vibing.
This is like my favorite part of the qual season, because I'm personally like a huge fan of brackets, because it always reminds me of like sport tournaments and stuff. But quals are really unique because there's so many runners doing so many different things. It's really cool just to kind of see how such variant plays like turn out. Oh no! Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, it was on 47 too. Good time.
I didn't notice the timer had stopped. I thought Asuna had somehow gotten all the way to the side. Not bad.
And a bomb mask, or blast mask. That's a nice little pickup.
Spin attack miss 3 on the mayor. And yeah, with blast mask, there's a nice explosive.
You didn't catch what Tinga was selling on Milk Road, did you?
I did not. Didn't look like it was anything major since Cindy has a lot of money and didn't buy it. But
yeah, that's pretty much what I figured.
I Cindy Kid does too. Interesting. Can't remember if I already saw that on Cindy Kid, but
Got half access to a lot of things now. Just
yeah.
Trying to find that thing that points us in an actual direction to start the run.
Right. Yeah, I mean, in theory we do, not in theory, I mean, we do have a PFE that we could probably be routing in sooner than later just because, you know, we have Zora.
Yeah, Zora, and for anybody who this is your first qual you're catching for Season 6, we do start with on the song, so nice easy access to Great Bay.
Nice.
Yep, Snowhead Fairy also dead, so add that to our list of always checks.
Hope series is the thing. It would be cool if we could get Goron in PFE. Throw back to all the S4 seeds that Sham would commentate and be like, I wonder where Goron's gonna be in Pirate's Fortress today. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything too major came out of RTSS for Cine, so
Nope, just kind of getting the Sword Dojo game done for a couple of people.
Cine's definitely not played. Video somewhere cheering. Ocean Deed and Guru Guru. Yup, that's right. I think I saw that and didn't say it, but yes, we did see Ocean Deed. Was that Chateau on?
That was Chateau on Swordman.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta stay hydrated when you're swinging swords around. It makes sense. Right. No pressure, but Dodo's first one to try Postman game. Don't mess it up.
Didn't get any day one. Yeah, I am surprised we didn't as well. I feel like every qual that I've watched, either live or VOD, I've seen somebody do the laundry pool skip to night 1. At minimum. But I mean, I guess in this case good because Zora's on respite. But yeah, no, I'm so used to seeing people route that through day 1 really quick. Is repeatable. I think so. Schools are yeah, okay. Pretty crappy number combination for Dodo. 2 and 4 just decided to make it not quite as fun.
One day we'll hit the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a qual. One day.
Not getting it on Jess's either.
Not even close.
Yeah, close to nobody was in the right spot. Yeah, I mean, skipping quick checks that are just nearby probably is theoretically never a good idea, but I digress. I still find it funny when people skip it.
Yeah, I think with Zora and starting with the Puna song, I'd be in West as well.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense to go west after kind of whatever early cleanup that runners want to do.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see everyone going there.
Right.
They just have to route in Swamp K2 at some point for their grotto check. But other than that, they're pretty free to do what they want.
Good point. Yeah, definitely interested to see kind of. Honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to route it pretty similarly, but still, yeah, I'm sure it will affect something if somebody tries to go for a risky balls first and ends up hanging out. We got 2 runners on Dongos, 1 cleaning up Sword School. Cindy putting some money in the bank.
Would be funny if Shrine ends up just being the last chest is the importance and Order is just like, well, you killed them.
I think what would be really funny is if we have one runner, like, try something like Ward first just to, like, meta play, or anti-meta, I guess, and then everyone else is doing kind of like the standard Shrine route, and then it just ends up being the final chest anyways, so all runners have to beat all the bosses.
Yep, just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think that's all I had mentioned, Fox. I don't remember if anyone else said anything, though. I just assumed that because Land Title Deed was dead, that it was something about Shrine Relocation being dead, but I wouldn't have known if that was true at the time. I was just kind of curious. But thank you for clarifying. If anybody is curious about it. Land Title Deed beforehand guard. Yeah, sorry, that's because of the fact that it's a keg lock check, so yeah. See today, it feels like.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting 2 clock count silvers is really nice.
Business scrub selling a piece of heart, so not helping.
Nope. My instincts kicked in. I saw Jess had Stardew music playing. I instantly turned up Jess's music. Oh, Anne has the metal pipe. This is good. This is quality.
I've actually never in my life played Stardew Valley.
It is probably not probably. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely love that game.
I've watched a lot of Stardew Valley speedruns, but I haven't played ever.
Those are so much fun. At least they seem like it. I haven't watched speedruns of Stardew Valley in forever.
They're fun until, like most games, you reach the point where it's just insane RNG grinding.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
just waiting patiently for Grandma to get robbed.
That's a good point about Midnight Meeting, Shell. I actually forgot that Dodo and I believe Jess had both picked up the Happy Mask, right? So they can both do that. Honestly, kind of a nice check to get out of the way early. It's one of those checks that always makes me raise an eyebrow. Crying Mask!
Aw, sad. I always appreciate when we get Crying Mask and a seed, so that when people feel like they've done something silly, they can let us know.
Exactly. It's one of the coolest items for that reason. It does nothing, but in my heart, it does everything.
It doesn't do nothing. It doesn't do anything. There's a difference.
$1 at the toilet.
That's where I keep my money.
Yeah, why stuff it between like the layers of your mattress or something? You could just put in the toilet.
Right. Midnight Meeting, just some more money. Feels like every single reward for every single thing we're doing is money this seed.
Yeah, Clocktown's certainly having a nice kind of financial situation right now, but what are the items? We actually have a pretty good loadout right now, but complaining's funnier.
Exactly. Why speedrun if not to complain? What do we get on bank 2? More money!
Yeah, where are the Clocktown investors at? It seems like everything's going well right now. Pick down the dongles that I was low. I believe every runner has it now.
Yeah. It looks like Asuna has not made their way over there yet.
Okay.
But everybody else has.
Yeah. I thought Asuna had done that super early. That's why I thought everyone had it.
No, maybe
I guess either way, I'm sure. Surely it'll have nothing.
My brain turns to jelly, and everybody's run overlaps immediately. Oh yeah, they do have it.
We gotta get Sniffa on Underwater Chest on Asuna's. Saint Sucks GG. Dad. I think the well's calling for you. I'm sorry, I don't mean these. Just kidding if I do. For reference, Sniffa has not been very nice to Dat Lawson in the past. And that's about all we need to know.
Seems immediately angry about its existence, so that checks out. Fisherman Hut Grotto, maybe something. Quiver, so another bow. This bow in logic.
Lots of early projectiles. I'm interested to see if someone will come back here quickly after kind of returning for Bomb Grandma, which I assume he will do.
Interesting to shoot. What are we doing? Oh, we're just slowing down.
Yeah, I probably just wanted to make sure getting 15 and Bomb Grandma was totally fine. 2 bows in logic to 1 in arms is accessible via Sora. Yes.
Yeah. And more money off of Tingle. Money everywhere.
To be honest, that would not surprise me. It does seem like Deku would be a pretty good candidate.
I guess I imagine you see Cindy just head straight to EMP after saving Grandma, right? They've done all the other time lock checks at this point in time.
Getting more walls going. Pretty incredible how Dodo and Jess have just kind of like
exactly followed each other.
Yeah, such a unique way. Here's Cindy going for bomber right now. The last bomber. Let's see, will he get funny code? I think that was pretty funny.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just downshifting. Just 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
Now they're both getting explosive. Really interested to see the runner's route from here, though, because it does seem like they don't necessarily have to push Day 2 woods quite as quickly if they would rather go PF. Even though PFE also sounds like nice time waste for something like Night 3, it's just like, I don't know. Curious to see what they pick to go Day 3 Ranch, play that in. Will some runners kind of go up north and just like get the owl statues? It feels less appealing, obviously, because of the foolish, but
Looks like we're going to see a swamp archery here for Jess.
yeah, and Cindy did go right back to Great Bay as soon as they were done with the little Clocktown dive that they went for. Makes sense. And Dodo maybe heading out there as well.
Got a nice little spread of checks for Dodo and Jess finally. No longer attached to him. Southern Swamp has...
Nice. Nice. So, speaking of West probably being a better play here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That hints in a funny spot.
And I bet Cine is real happy with their choice now.
Yeah, that's... I think Cine had done RTSS already, but that's at least a skip on Swamp Archery.
Yeah, so we know Jess is not playing for much here. Hopefully it's not some unfortunate breadcrumb for Jess.
Could be GFS, pray for Jess. Yeah, let's hope we see a sword upgrade or something.
Shockingly, it was money.
I guess.
Unfortunately, Jess already had it.
Cine's screen? You getting anything good?
I didn't see anything good.
Okay. Moo.
Cow mask. Moo.
Moo. Interesting. We got a ranch skipper. Stare.
That's a terrible picture of Tingle.
Yeah, this this picture is not cooperating with Cine here.
Yeah, but, it's weird. Does Picto just like bug out sometimes and not let you get pictures?
Apparently so. I think Cindy might need to get it checked out. Get a repaired clock down somewhere. Business is booming there. There must be somebody who can fix it up for him.
Oh, did we see a PFE important? I did not notice that.
Oh, was LTM the item that I missed? Ew. Ew.
Magic in Swamp Gate Grotto.
too. What's paying out?
Cindy's pathing has just been paying out extremely well on pretty much all choices so far.
Yeah, and I think Cindy's route I've enjoyed a lot. It has just kind of included a lot of Sinner checks and was still the first runner to PFE.
I think, Shell, you at least peek the chest, right? See that it's a big chest before you leave. Surely Dodo doesn't just grab letter to Mama and jet. Yeah.
And a Honey and Darling check for Chaz.
Ton of minigames early.
That makes sense. We've got the earliest possible 3 bows. Exaggeration, but still.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Mask. Yeah, it literally was the 2 items that are just like, hey, go talk to Mom in the bar. If she doesn't have anything, boo-hoo. You do it anyways. Look at Cape here from Labfishy Mall.
The name kills me every time.
It's so good.
Still too
Go to
important in
my
stock
brackets.
pot. So too important in stock pot. Is that like we're approaching that having to be all night mask, right?
Let's see. I don't know if anyone's checked staff room or room key. I don't know.
Get the day 3 chest.
Yeah, Fox is right. We found Ocean Beat already. Chess actually died? I wasn't looking at Chess's screen. I'm getting a ranch in. Iconic Castle has 0 important items.
It's always nice for the runners to know.
Nice hand from Jess. Bard Archduke. There's something in the underwater cape chest. Okay. You got a bottom. PFE dupe. Staff room back. Chad, Great Fairy Mask.
Nice. Great Fairy Mask is handy for the discussion we were having in the commentator chat before the run started.
Butler's dead.
I think that puts us at 6 or 7 deads in our importance.
Yeah, we must be close to being done with always now.
Only 6.
Okay.
Some diamonds.
So I guess Sim's gonna go pick up their magic. And Jess is heading to Night 3 Ranch. Wait,
Did Jess skip?
Is on Night 3 Ranch, but... Guys, sorry?
Yeah, Jess did skip day 2 swamp. So did
Yeah, looks like it.
Dodo.
and Dodo both missing out on magic, but hopefully they find it soon.
Sword upgrade for Dodo.
So at least that mountain title deed on Clifford isn't required for, well, logically required for them, except for, you know, the check itself. But we won't know that for a while, probably.
Michael has a powder keg. Okay.
Boom.
Big boom, too.
The biggest.
I guess that could be the cows still. What the cows do.
Yeah, we've got the 3 cows turn on this season, so be interesting to see if Zorhal Keg has anything. Let's see, we're getting an A&M purchase here. That looked like a art piece to me.
We haven't seen a scoop yet, right? Let's see if fairies are shuffled with the eggs.
I don't think Dodo did the scoop, and I don't think anyone else has picked up. I'm trying to think if anyone else went that way. Pretty confident no one else did. Although it looks like Asuna's gonna go pick it up now. Or at least I would be surprised if he doesn't quite route that way. Well,
Getting our butter to mama check here.
let's see.
Not that one. It's alright. Milk bar purchase.
Captain's Hat and Mask of Truth. Thanks, game.
Yep.
There is a world that Great Fairy's Mask is hidden. Yup. Because there's... Wait. It's not? I thought there was at least one of the Snowhead Temple fairies that required it.
Yes, there is one Snowhead Temple Fairy that does the one up in the top of the room, right?
Yeah, I believe that one could still be important. Should be really funny. Not anything else found in S. Yeah, no, we haven't found... I don't think anything else for the second I see, so... It'd be interesting to keep Snowhead Temple Fairy and... or whatever other fairies might are required, I don't actually know. So just poison water only. Yeah. Okay, good to know. I must just know the Snowhead Temple one because it probably comes up way more often.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Yeah, so considering the Iconic Castle Foolish, we know that Captain's Hat's probably going to be useful. I killed goddamn Pamela. It's also needed for fashion. You're so right.
We won't know about the Mask of Truth for a while because it's simply too expensive for us to purchase.
Captain Kita's somewhere and just like having the utmost time just sitting there like, you goddamn right it's fashion.
Why do you think he dances all the time?
It's a good point. It's like a little fashion show somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine Graveyard now.
Just a fashion show. That's all we're
Exactly.
Graveyard.
That's why they're all circling the grave too. They're doing their little runway walk practice.
And they get mad if Link isn't wearing the captain's hat because he's not participating in high five.
Not fashionable enough.
All right, what does Skull Kid have? Looks like a song, which we know, and Ruby is sad.
Okay. We got just clearing in the PFE now. Asuna getting the sword upgrade in Hall. Cindy going for the East Sewer chest in Parkhead. And go pick up their clan mask. Can't wait for the Massive Truth to also be required. Evil, but I've been thinking it this whole time.
No, Allie, we have not gone north yet.
We've not. Yes. I can see why it's pretty unappealing to route in at the moment, but I'm sure someone will go for it soon, if nothing else, just to get the statue.
Unfortunately, Lullaby is not the most useful song for us at the moment, but fun to check off at least.
But, you know, we get Goron, might be seeing Snowhead.
With that great fairy mask to get the fairy. And...
Got one looking to fire arrows end up.
Well, ask again in about an hour and a half.
When we're last locating, it turns out it's just on Dog Erase the whole time.
Which would fulfill some requirements, because Mask of Truth is in Milk Bar purchase.
It looks like
I think it's a little bit more.
Graveyard.
Unfortunately for Mask of Truth, I think it's pretty likely that Captain's hat.
Yeah. Although, out of curiosity, it was one important count PFE.
Yes.
So let's say the Romani's mask is required to get this captain's hat for, like, Sonata or something, I don't know. Then, does that kill Mask of Truth? Because it's not one of the one important?
Yep.
Okay.
Does not kill Mask of Truth according to Fox.
Why did I see? Yeah, that's kind of why I was asking, because I figured as long as the one thing was there. Because it's required, let's say, for Captain's First Song, and then that fulfills that one. So then the other thing could just be required or not. What do you mean? Kita's big? Oh god. M.O.T. sound check me something. Cool, good to know. Not Captain's and something. It would be incredible if Captain's was, like, dead. I really don't see at this rate how it could be, but yeah. Certainly would be incredible. I mean, we only had one song location as a foolish, right? So healing could just pop up here.
Yep. I knew what you meant. I just don't hide.
I know, I wish I just had like a mute all button.
Right?
I like an improved keg that just blasts every single one of them all at once. The craziest rando speed tech of all time. Dense Fire is a perfect shout.
Yeah, let's start playing some combo rando. Just the only thing we're doing is adding things down.
That would be pretty crazy. Is that an ultimate fire just combo everything.
Then fire arrows could just go fully on fire for a seed.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, what song do we get?
Both.
That's an important one.
Yep, that one's needed. At the end. Bang. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it would be something funny, but dang. Also, we had a shout for Blue Dog in chat. Zoeism, you're my favorite now. Just needed to say that.
One day. Yeah, I don't expect Blue Dog to win. I'm not crazy. But anytime Blue Dog doesn't get last, it's a success.
That's true. Where's Brando? I need Brando to get on the commentating for Blue Dog not being last. But it looks like Shaman Devil did not roll cringe, at least in this way. But even if we did, we could have gotten a nice poker going. Shan! Oh, which we probably will anyways.
Big chest might be something.
Big chest here. Grave.
Okay. That's pretty important too.
God damn it.
That's a loaded graveyard. Oh no, Dodo died. One bottle eggs. True.
Did we get the scoop check? Did we get the confirmation it was...
We have not seen the scoop check yet, I don't think.
Okay. My fingers will remain crossed.
I hope for everybody that works out.
One bottle egg queen.
Sure, we do just have Upper Arcana access now.
Yeah, nice heads up play here, just going straight for Upper Arcana. Did I soon get cap actually? Yes.
Yep.
Funny timing that I saw that message as they were clicking it, but yeah.
Broad Village of Foolish.
And the repeat thing. Shrine Grotto check for... Ooh. Nice and big chest for Shrine Grotto.
Oh! That's funny.
Interesting. Light arrows.
Unfortunate for Dodo that they did not pick up magic in Swamp.
Yeah, even with zero combat, would have had the option to just go right for Shrine there. Shouldn't be too out of the way for Dodo, because Dodo is Night 1. Should be able to wrap magic in pretty cleanly, I would guess. Seems like a Shrine bottleneck towards magic. It was day 2 Woods Grotto. Buy red potion, proc time, and go south. And, you know, yeah, it'll be a little annoying just because of the order operations that end up happening, but I think it'll like route really well. And that looked like a very
vanilla.
Very.
Oh no!
Oh.
The one bottle egg scoop begins.
cutscene started. Oh yeah. Game, please. Another bottle, please. Somewhere.
Yeah, at least one more bottle. Come on. How long do you put off doing eggs with only one bottle?
I would imagine that because the runners are running decently low on checks, I don't think it's a terrible thing to start doing sooner than later, but in my head it's just like, you don't do it for literal ever.
Yeah, it's just suffering, right? You just for enjoyability, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty much just that. I mean, it's not even about efficiency at that point, it's just trying to maximize your chance of having the least pain with eggs.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to suffer if I don't have to.
We could get a shrine check here for Asuna once he's done with Grave. I'd imagine same with Cinny. Then yeah, Dodo grabbing red potion, so probably going for kind of that south route that
Yeah.
he obviously needs to do, but will work out really well for him. So the runner's kind of converging pretty well, but like Fox was mentioning earlier, it feels linear, man. Seems not really telling you to do too much out of the way. Especially with the spot that the hook and the light arrows show up. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hey, I'm ready to do shrine.
It doesn't really matter that I went this way or that way. We're all gonna meet up at shrine in about an hour.
Taking waterfall and swamp. Whenever I learned about that, it was definitely from watching someone play Rando. One of the coolest things that I'd never known about. Never would have known about.
Oh, you never knew that just dropped you off in swamp nicely?
Nope. Not till I saw someone doing a random race. Does the game ever hint at it, or is it just one of those things that you just find out because it is a pretty obvious opening, I guess, now that I'm like sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things you just do.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm sure the strategy guide everybody had told you to do it too. Remember those old, super in-depth strategy guidebooks they used to make for the Zelda games? Those were so good.
Yeah. Definitely one of those kinds of things that would be so cool to have a modern, I say modern version of it, just the exact same version, but in the modern day. I say that, but my brain is going even more old school. I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2 lately, although I just finished it last night, and I've been doing the entire game with a note and a pen, and that's about it.
Nice.
Thought I'd try something new.
I have actually also been playing through Octopath 2 in the last few days. I am not anywhere near the end yet.
It's so good.
It is really fun. I love like those traditional JRPG style games. So.
Yeah, that's also just the first thing included. Just two of my favorites in that genre. Just two of my favorites of all time, to be fair. You know. We're just trying an item with the IA. Yeah. Guess what? At this point, that would just tell us that we can do upper icona checks, and that's it. It doesn't even tell us that anything has to be up there. It doesn't really do much.
Love getting required progression items, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, it's always been that back and forth for me in my head, just like, turn on Ice Arrow, Iceless Icona, so that Ice Arrow stop like being annoying, and then like SCT is some like weird crazy crap going on. And then, like turn it back off, and then
give it back.
The last play of that game was Peak. I didn't say those words in the right order, but you know what I meant. Peak, so much fun. Shannon, if I remember, you'll have to... Or if I don't remember, you'll have to remind me, but there's a clip of me and my friends playing Peak, and there's a clip of me screaming at the top of my lungs getting sucked into a tornado on the PSN.
To absolutely nobody's surprise, Dodo picked up Magic and immediately went to Shrine.
Yep. We're having OTB too, so probably gonna route that in. Yeah, Jess checking the ferry and the Pinnacle Rock Pain. And he still doesn't have magic. So that sucks, but also his routing makes sense. Like using the time. Just unfortunate.
Did Dodo skip the photo contest turn-in? I saw them take the picture. I guess they just didn't actually stop by and drop it off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, Dodo, let's find out. How much suffering are we in for in Shrine?
Just sort of a graveyard? Like before doing the chat, or before getting the song?
No, I think... Wow, yeah, they didn't get O's.
Jess has hook marked.
No, Jess got both. Yeah, Jess got both and both. Has both.
Oh, okay. Meaning didn't continue candy. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, it's gonna miss out on light arrows.
On the light arrows, yeah.
Yeah.
Dodo didn't get lucky on the...
I didn't think about that. I definitely don't agree with doing that in this situation, and it's not because of the light arrow location, although that obviously really helped. I think the biggest thing is just getting the statue while you're there. It saves time in general.
The second boss. Shrine, seeing just how cursed it's gonna end up being.
Is there something on the whiz robe?
Oh, there might be.
Indeed. Probably. Okay.
Are we done? Importance? Okay. Thanks for the big chest, Wizrobe. That was super useful for us.
Good book.
Alright. Well, it's Dodo's last chance to not do the real suffering, so hopefully this one works out. We are still waiting on our last August hand. There's still a chance that we get hinted something useful later. Oh.
Okay. We might have something here. Deku.
I think that's probably the important thing.
Deku, we can leave. Yippee. So yes,
unfortunately, I think
Barry.
Everybody's just going to do that exact boss order, right? Nobody's going to do the bosses in a different order. We're just always going to do that.
Out of curiosity, I thought Cindy went up to... Cindy not go up Canyon? Cindy doesn't have light arrows.
I don't think Cindy went up Canyon. Cindy doesn't have hookshot either, right? Cindy doesn't even have hookshot. Cindy appears to have left graveyard without doing the night 2 check. That is unfortunate.
Interesting that he's going for eggs then. Maybe just checking. Nickel rock. Okay.
Our ocean title deed traded was useless. I assume the purchase was useless too, but I didn't notice. Just picking up some eggs and a room key.
Just getting bullied by the fish in the fish tank in PFI.
As is tradition.
Room key can be huge. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten our second importance
scary.
for sure.
Surprised Cindy left graveyard when he did.
What mask did Dodo just get from?
I don't know. We get
Frogs. Because it was frogs.
yes. We get a forward. No hookshot chest looks cute. What are we gonna get from there?
Well, as we know, those chests always have super good items. So we'll definitely.
And then yeah, now Dodo's got the Deku. Gonna head in the palace. See if Jess gets anything interesting here.
Oh,
that is very interesting.
That is very interesting. Okay.
There's one mask. PFI hookshot chest.
Okay, well.
Any sewers enjoyers? They can still be bailing magic for Jess. That's absolutely true. Yeah, if you're rooting for Jess, you're definitely open for that too, because Jess's route would become really clean with that. Well, maybe not really clean, because still has to kind of go deal with the Icona situation, but would at least help make up for some of that.
Dumb mask, it looked like being man got it. And B-Man himself is selling, you know, booze. And also
Yeah, that's a good point, Fox. Would help him Orphan Lights and Canyon Grotto. I'm just really perplexed as to why Cindy would leave Graveyard and not just one trip it. Well, one trip for as much as you can do, you know, KOL.
yeah. You got Stone Mask, you don't have to get cute about it. I see. Dodo is doing this the same way I do. Not getting a jump and simply falling off.
Red Rupee in the Sears cage. So we got this Delta chest here. Icero. Good lord.
I guess you want to make that PFI trip.
So,
Boo, sham, boo. Vanilla Sonata.
is that Vanilla Sonata? Okay. Well, I guess I'm curious now to see how the runners roll out the rest of this, because this feels like it's pretty close to being just solved. Because we still have a second stockpiled-in item that's, like, not completely settled yet. The only other candidate we have is GFM, right?
Yep, GFM alongside the Zora mask.
We did see Rubius. Where did we see Rubius? Where was it? Heights Fortress? PFI underwater, okay.
Oh yeah, it was in the next one.
Makes me wonder if we'll see fire arrows and energy, or if we'll just see them with French vanilla. That's a Bremen's mask! Thanks, game.
Bremen mask is the most important mask. Kuma and Chad is called the fire arrows.
I blame temporary seed bot.
Cindy just...
we didn't get a Shanseed. We got a temporary Shanseed.
Do you think there's a chance Cindy just doesn't know how to do the blast mask launch and had to pick this?
I'm gonna say there's a chance only because there probably is a chance, but considering Cindy, unlikely.
Yeah,
Cindy,
it feels unlikely, but...
Cindy was doing blast and failing. Okay, so maybe it was just messing it up and then kind of just left.
And just said, screw it, I'll come back later.
That is definitely a trick I would expect Cindy to know. And by expect, I mean I'm pretty positive they do. They must have just been messing it up and this was like, yeah, screw this, which is exactly what I would do in this.
I only know how to do it with bombs. I can't do it with blast mask.
Ooh, get our fire arrow back.
Just the theme of Season 6 continuing. Are fire arrows our last required item we don't know the location of?
Yes.
Awesome.
We have gotten everything else.
Awesome. Ooh, adult wallet, turning on the Mask of Truth. So that could be a dog game for some nice lovely little prize. That could be fire arrows.
Yeah, I'm still eyebrow raised at our stockpot in. Because it seems like that could still absolutely just lead to fire arrows, but... I guess at this point there could be one of those, like, ambiguous, like, shit ICs that don't tell us anything.
Yep.
Bremen leads to something, or Jetpack leads to something. That just kind of gives us no info. Yeah, no mirror. We do not need anything from our kind of castle today.
Which is nice. That kind of castle is...
I always thought my castle was so cool. Maybe I don't have much of a rando opinion of it, but in vanilla it's one of my favorite places in the game.
I just remember being a kid and finding out you needed the powder keg at the end of the whole thing, and just being so mad that I had to go back and get the powder keg.
That's awesome. It's probably what my reaction was, but I'm not remembering it, so...
Probably been a lot for most of us.
Yeah. Let's see here, going to the lights. Part of me hopes they just kind of go in and do shrine.
I mean, they really ought to, right? There's no real reason not to do that.
Yeah, I don't think he has like a super good reason to do it, but yeah. Around here he goes. We've got our first North Bush. We've got Dodo and following now Ausuna into Woodfall Temple, although Dodo obviously has completed tournament already. I really want to bet.
Is that our last one? Did we have a contradictory being good before? Nope, that was our last. Our last always. All always are dead this one. I actually
all linear.
None of the seeds I've watched live have had anything on any. They've been full dead.
Better than for Bosky now. Cine clearing and shrine. All fairies into dead. Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Oh, did we get all four? Yeah, we did get all four.
That Woodfall Temple Frog. Boxer Evil. Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a really good one. We don't know where Don Garros is, right?
I thought we found Don Garros. Nobody has it marked, so maybe I'm crazy.
There's something other.
Don Garros, go right back. Oh, another bottle.
Hey, a bottle!
Make Dodo's life
look at that!
1000% easier if necessary. I wonder if a kind of castle will be storms and it'll just be full foolish. Just don't ever go near it.
Just check the ranch house.
I like that we put on Zora to play a bonus song.
Okay,
Why
we're
we did
like
that,
10 minutes late, but I just realized, happy all this gold dust. That's great. Happy 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's probably happened before. Yeah, I'll do like uber quick shout out just because we're kind of in the middle of things happening. But yeah, thank you to Shan for restreaming and rolling the not Shan seed somehow. Thank you to Goldust for being on that cow specifically again. You're evil. Thank you to the runners for letting us put you on. Thank you to Cine, Jess, Ausuna, and we'll have Fish, Yamal. Okay, Dodo. Thank you to our trackers, Pojo, Shell, Other Section, and Majoria. And thank you to Audio for joining me in comps today.
Thanks for joining me. It's always lovely to get a, I don't know what time zone you're in, but a nice morning commentary.
Nice morning time.
True, Shan. Yeah, I was supposed to commentate the race on Friday, but 10 minutes before the race started, my ISP sent me a text message saying that my internet would be going out for the next 5 hours. And then it did.
That's so nice.
Yeah, the timing was spectacular. Alright, we got Bossa Nova on Odalwa there. Boss Blue.
Just looking for an elephant.
Sadly, we know Butler is dead, so no rescuing the princess here.
Pick her up anyways, pick her up anyways. No!
It's too early in the... Oh, I think we're gonna go get Goron Mask and some eggs. It's so funny how Odalwa is just like a joke. But like as a kid, I remember really struggling with the Dodo because I didn't kill him in 30 seconds or 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So he like actually does stuff if you let the battle go on for a long time.
Jumping around, slashing a sword, swinging a shield.
Setting the room on fire, I think. Like, puts out fire circles or something weird. Yeah, it turns out he has mechanics if you, like, let it go long enough.
He exists. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm still mad.
Yeah, we can sacrifice a bottle.
Not at Dodo, not at anybody. I'm just upset. Just upset.
To be clear, we could have done eggs with one bottle. We don't know the second.
We invite the runners to manual time loss.
And not just a little time loss, but like so much time.
We propose the idea that several minutes be taken off each runner's time for not doing
Penalty for
egg
not-
for the princess.
Yeah, that's a penalty, actually. We apply that to all runners' final times.
Every second. I totally kind of feel like the giant zombie in lanky ass, like.
Oh, we got lemons.
Playing on my babysitting. That's awesome. That was almost me with Gyorg one night. That's like my core memory of playing MM as a kid.
Yeah.
Was sitting up till like 11 at night, which for me at that time was probably, you know, like degenerate as crap and could not kill the fish.
It's so funny to me now because now Great Bay Temple is like the most linear, straightforward temple physically imaginable, right? Like it's literally just room to room to room in an exact order, done. As a kid, that dungeon was impossible. It was a maze full of confusing nonsense, had no idea where to go or what to do.
Yeah.
And then Gyorg to top it off, and whoop.
I still
What a fight.
really need to like go through and learn the GBT route way better because I like don't know it muscle memory and it kills me every time I have to go in there. For the exact reason that you're explaining.
Yeah, it just feels like you're just wandering everywhere aimlessly, right?
It kind of just, yeah, mixture of that and also just like forgetting what I have and haven't done, so I have to go back sometimes.
Dodo.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got the bomb bag on Kremen, which was blast. Blast lock. Excuse me. Jeez.
Got a happy Dodo picking up a more mess there.
Oh, Fox. That is a good point. Evil, but that is a good point. God, there's no way we get another freaking S6 seed with no chest. Do we?
I love the consistency of Season 6. You know what the seed is going to end up doing? Fire Arrows Casino. You know what the next seed's going to do? Fire Arrow Casino. Let's go.
This is pretty incredible.
Yeah, because Dodo at least is missing what? Just Elegy and Fire Arrows for Go Mode? Technically missing Ice Arrows, but it's going to pick those up in a second.
I believe that is correct. Definitely very interested to see where the runners will go from this point. Just because of how kind of still hoping for a bailout magic for Jess too, but getting scared now. Not really that many easy route checks for them to just like find bailout magic.
Is this Jess's last eggs? It could be, right? Because we were in Pinnacle Rock earlier for Jess.
I don't remember if they've gotten all 4 from PF. I don't remember.
No one did hold
One
their song
bag I
yet.
wanted to do knows that logic. Is that just the well logic? If fire is a friend of Madel. Okay. Shell. Yeah, fuck, would that just be for well logic, or is there some other kind of implication that that bomb bag would specifically have? Either way, yeah, it would be interesting to see if that bomb bag does lead some runners to clearing the seed faster than others, because they know would specifically be aiming for big point. Okay. So yeah, I definitely think that would be really interesting. I agree with you. Because yeah, as far as the runners are concerned, that IC is still sitting there. There could be people who are like kind of just dismissing it for some sort of like needed thing, but it won't lead to fire arrows. But could just be the bomb bag. So good call. Dodo heading into GBT now. Just heading for the Spider House chest. Speaking of bailout magic locations, I bet you this could be one of them. And I kind of hope it is, for his sake. And I think section had said this, yes. No one did Elder. I'm very surprised by it.
Nobody did Elder.
Surprised everybody picking up eggs when Elder's just there.
We've only seen one person even go in that direction so far, right?
Yes. I don't even remember who it was that got the North Statue. It was Jess, maybe? Why would one need a big bow? Because, mirror shield chest. Sky with the raid! Hi, Sky. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everybody. We've got Qual 11 for S6 MMR. We are, as any of you who have watched S6 are probably unsurprised, and if you haven't, time to become unsurprised. We are in a fire arrow casino. Yay! It's not. It might not be a casino. We might have the info. We don't know yet.
That's true. It could just show up at any time. We still have a lot of checks.
Yeah. When the SPI could point to it, nothing could point to it. Either way, we're going for fire arrows. We're having some fun.
What are we still missing from SPI? All Night Mask?
As far as checks, I believe that is it.
That's it, right? Because we know Andrew Cafe is dead.
Right.
Yeah, I think we've checked everything.
Yes, as far as casinos concerned, you could literally just see, A&M pop up and fires on.
Yeah. Done.
It's possible. But we got a lot of seed left, so we will definitely see. But for now, yeah, we've got Jess coming back.
Hopefully we have
probably
a reasonable amount of seed left.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the 2 hours of searching for fire arrows.
Right.
Though for what it's worth, I guess that's technically where Dodo is, right? It's just elegy and fires, so. Still
I'm wondering
have
if
to
Dodo's
check.
prioritizing the fire arrow search just because of the way it would speed up checking Elder and then confirming what song he's to go for.
Yeah. Because we still need Elder, Eggs, and Iconic Castle for our song tracks.
Yeah, it's Elder and Eggs because Iconic Castle is foolish. So
So it'd actually be really nice for our runners to take down Storms, to let them know that healing is on the kind of castle and shit.
Right. Minimize the amount of checks. Yeah, I think another thing that I'd be looking out for as a runner is trying to be too careful with how long I put off the song checks, only because of the fact that LG could lead to fires, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why it couldn't.
Waft bomb bag from leadership chest. It's something like that exactly once. Can't even make the two nickels joke because it happened once.
Well, it happened once.
That.
It happened once so far.
Yeah, we could have an important count bomb bag today from freaking the lemons chain, just
yeah, five check chain to get lemons to get bomb bag.
Although another thing that could happen is that I'm assuming we could find Letter to Cafe at any point that could delete that, I'm assuming. He did have a bomb bag on his face.
That's true, there was a bomb bag on his face. And a bow around his neck.
I feel like it's the most striking part I've ever been.
I mean, he's the only person that carries around a bomb on his face.
You know what? It totally is. Good point, Fox. I never think of that. Never mind, screw the word that way. Sorry, I think it did off that way.
No, I was just... I genuinely don't remember
That was too accurate. Yeah, stinking woodchuck.
I have had people explain to me how to do like 1,000 times. It doesn't matter. It still takes
Yeah, I don't know how many times I watched this fight. It's the same to me.
just like I am happy for our runners that we do not have to do double. Alright, worked out. And reform worked for nothing. Sad.
Alsuna going into GBT now. Got Cine clearing into Woodfall Temple. Jess maybe at the end of their egg hunt.
Judging by the one egg, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, F10, like PFI.
Let's see here.
Yep. I think an elegy, right? This feels like an elegy.
I think for justice sake. It's elegy, but
And
Elder could have
healing. Okay.
Yikes.
So that puts Storms on a kind of castle. Means Elder's got elegy.
Yep. Yeah, if this isn't fires here, this is scary. Rip Jess.
Cine also finishing off Adola. Looks like Dodo's just about done with Great Bay Temple 2.
Yeah, and this is, I believe that was the last check. That isn't fire is locked in GBT. I think we are now just seeing temple execution. So, when does someone go Snowhead Temple? That's my question. Let's say this one comes soon, just because there's actually checks there.
I imagine that's just where Dodo goes next round.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just on that shot.
It is rough that Jess is still magicless, so
This isn't looking great. No, it's not, Pojo. It is not. Hopefully we can invest back for Jess. Yeah, if you're in for Jess, though.
Zoromaster was actually 100 rupees, so not super helpful.
No.
We do still have the option of Mask of Truth, Dog Race being Fire Arrows, right?
Yeah, I believe we do. I don't think...
Because that could still be off the Romani Mask.
I don't think there's anything preventing that at the moment, yeah. And yeah, thank you, Shen. Chat, let us know if the audio gets any better.
It always throws me off when someone says the word audio, because, you know, my name.
Yep. Much better, perfect. Thank you, Shen.
Fierce Deity making extremely quick work of George.
Absolutely amazing match.
Yeah, you know, it's not super useful for a lot of the boss fights, but for George, it's actually very useful. Just like invalidates that boss.
No, Shan, I think Pojo's right. This is a Shanty that's just not actually a Shanty.
Shan would never tell us, but her cat actually walked on the keyboard and rolled the seed for her by accident.
Shan cat seed.
Those are the two types of Shan seeds from now on. Nightmare seed, Shan seed. Not so bad, Shan cat seed. Yeah, the fire arrows is definitely a thing, so hopefully we find them sooner rather than later. If Dodo finds the fire arrows soonish, this is like a 2.5 hour seed easily.
There's Jess getting magic. Very angry. Understandable.
Poor Jess.
Probably should have read it in earlier, but understandably angry. It's unfortunate. Poor Jazz. Cindy picking up Mask of Truth. Majority, it can't be Beavers because we have all of our always, and Beavers is an always in these.
Yep.
Back in the always pool.
Personal opinion, Beaver should always be in the always pool.
It's a pretty common opinion, I think. And
yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, Jess will catch up in Shrine here. Dodo's doing Deku Playground, and I honestly don't remember if we've seen this. I wouldn't be surprised if we haven't up to this point.
I don't remember anybody being into configuring. I have a heart attack every time someone does it like that. Jeez. Peace out. Dodo giving me a heart attack, but executing extremely well. Flawless gainer.
Dog.
Wow, no faith in choosing the blue dog. Okay. But blue dog is like practically winning this race. Is winning this race.
Oh, blue dog, don't come in last.
Yeah, anything but last for blue dog is a win. Bad news for blue dog. Not even on the same screen as the other dogs. Alright, Mask of Truth is... bizarre. Alright, so it was the captain's hat. I guess it could technically be sound check still, right?
Got Cindy going back to Kid, probably. Jess doing Shrine Ward before Guardmaster? Wow.
Fortunate choice for Jess.
Dead big pose, many launches for scoops. Does it just assume that out of logic just because of the way the logic's written? And then it's in the chest, so the logic picks can be in the chest. So as long as like a Knight 3 candidate, like if All Knight's Mask was in, could be in there, it's no longer possible. That makes sense, I guess.
Dodo theoretically could finish on this night, but it's gonna be tough if that's the case. Tough to find the fire arrows kind of cool. You know what the fire arrows location we haven't discussed? Just vanilla. Could just be
Yeah,
vanilla fire
I
arrows.
honestly wouldn't be surprised if French vanilla was the location at this point. That's been well for Elder, for Aiden, and SCT.
Oh, that's true. We haven't.
No. Oh no.
We still need that all night mask to fill the second importance in stockpile.
God. What's happening here? I'm still really surprised runners just aren't going for Elder. I mean, to be fair, they've had other progression to do. So, like, it makes sense that they haven't, just because it's like you can try to just find fires and then go for Elder that way, but it's still surprising.
Yeah, it could be the Brown for the bomb bag, but like that, oof, that's a rough chain if that's what it ends up being, I suppose.
Yeah, I think the one big thing that comes from the importance from stockpotting, right, is there's two ways to go about verifying the important, right? Is one of them is go do Snowhead Temple and do as much as you can, because you're either going to find fires there or you're going to find that there's the Great Fairy required. And then the other way to do that is to go do Mirror Shield Chest blind. It's not entirely blind because it could be bomb bag required there, but it's like... I feel like doing well a lot later makes a lot more sense.
I think we're about to see Dodo get some eggs.
So I think realistically speaking, people like looking for All Knight's Mask makes plenty of sense. Or just assuming that that last important count could be something that's like required but doesn't point to fires. Smithy 2 for A&M as well. Oh, that's... Oh!
That's true.
No! No! Don't bring Smithy 2 into this again. No! No! Oh.
Right, there's still lots of options before we have to confirm that terrible timeline.
Yeah. God, I would be in disbelief if Gold Dust on Ranch Cow led to goddamn Smithy 2 fires again. I honestly don't know if I'll ever play an S6 seed if this happens today.
Just
At the very least, I'll have someone other than Shan ever be allowed to roll me a seed. Actually, I don't know if the first one was a Shan seed. I think it might have been a Saber seed. Trying to want a 6 seed never again. To clarify for other people, we don't actually, well, some people might, but I don't actually hate S6. I just find it very funny that the 2 qualifiers that I've been a part of the commentary team for have been like this.
I've commentated or watched 4 seeds, and all 4 have been like this, actually.
Yep. It's been a very funny tournament so far for the qualifying stage. I'm so excited for brackets now. Love S6, I see. Yeah, I think it's been a lot of fun to experiment with the logic of. I think half the time I just get frustrated because I'm more so just like learning logic rather than like implementing what I know. But the other half of that is that I'm learning so much and it's a lot of fun.
I do agree with Shell that I think importance counts. I like that a lot.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's different, and I like that it's different and it's new.
Wath is just always annoying because, like, you never know. Like,
yeah,
Wath
the
is
old full
sometimes
clear
just
your Wath.
meaningless. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the whole full clear your Wath thing was never really a thing. It was kind of just like, because the location's never dead because it's Wath, therefore the other checks could have something, but it was always just confirmation bias in the end. It didn't ever have to mean when you find ice arrows on the Postman's Freedom by looking at his head for your East Clocktown Wath, none of the other checks could matter.
Or they could all matter. Yay.
Exactly. So it's nice to kind of have the importance count and have to think a little bit about everything you find.
We do have Dodo picking up the elegy from Elder. We knew that one was there.
Yep. Now heading up Snowhead. I really hope we see a dip here, because I would not be surprised if there's an A&M on the ferry.
Or just a straight up.
Or just
I guess
somewhere.
I guess there has to be an A&M, right? If it's not A&M, it is the bomb.
Ares. I have this brilliant idea. This will make my son calm down. Yeah, here's Snowhead dip.
Yeah, the way to calm him down is create a horrifying stone effigy of yourself. Because they're all kind of cursed looking.
I feel like at that point it would make me poop my pants more.
Right, exactly. I apologize if you can hear my cat yelling at me.
I don't. I would love to hear your cat meowing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's looking for, but he's just yelling at me.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You're so right, Section.
Why would you hold a bee? It's gonna sting you.
I don't know, but if the beholder is beauty, then I guess for beauty.
Yeah, I guess that's the part I never knew.
Yeah, this is something I don't normally point out too much, because even though it does matter, it's kind of just one of those things that you don't notice that much. But Dodo's execution has just been absolutely incredible so far. It's just made a lot of like really like nice little kind of changes with the way that they've executed. Like even just doing the side hop with Goron there to just move closer to the door. Earlier I was using Blast Mask to get out of grottos earlier once kind of see chest brown.
I thought those were super cool. The like self-recoil backwards out of a grotto while you're still falling.
Yeah, I think definitely forever and always. Rando routing and like item placement will lead to kind of who wins most seeds, but execution's the way to get ahead of people who are routing just as well as you. And honestly, even then, just know how to clear seeds faster, and it's really nice.
I mean, I gotta
it's not
say,
just Dodo, all the runners have been playing really well.
Well, to Dodo's credit, it seems like Dodo's not only executing well, but also routing pretty much perfectly for the seed.
Yeah, Dodo has gotten everywhere that he's needed to be. Dodo made like Wumpa Snake and GBT, that's about it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nice bottle game. Yeah, to like the other runners credits, like for example, Alsuna's route was like a minute or two behind Dodo's, and only once Alsuna's route changed did Alsuna actually like fall further away from Dodo. He was like cleanly a minute or two behind the entire time, which is keeping at pace.
Yeah, I really liked Alsuna's route with the really early Gorman race and grotto checks and stuff.
Yeah, I like the tournament field looping deck too, definitely. Yeah.
Alright, can we get vanilla fire arrows? Let's see.
It's so completely grounded in the bottom merchant. I guess at that point, that's beauty in the eye of the beholder, and we can't really argue that one too much. Crazy to see Snow tell me before I used to D-play. I think it makes sense following kind of what we know, but I feel like ISTT, especially if you're gonna go out of your way to pick up Elder and like get the elegy, I feel like it makes more sense.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, we're gonna see if the Great Fairy Mask was of particular use.
Oh my god!
Fire arrows? Oh my god, it was!
So, based on what we know,
crazy.
that is exactly what happened.
Yep.
There we go.
Wow, okay. The one
We called
fairy
it.
that we knew. Yep.
We called it. I don't know who it was,
Look
but
at
someone bet it too. That person beats me by a mile.
Kirby
Kirby
fan.
fan wins the bet. Nice.
And that's just full go mode for Dodo. And look at the time right now for Dodo. It is just shy of midnight, night 3. That couldn't have worked out better.
Yeah, pretty fast time here for Dodo.
It's going to be a 2-hour time for Dodo. That's great.
I don't call this trash on purpose, Captain. Ooh, big fall.
I don't know that's necessarily what Dodo was looking for, but that's fine. We can just avoid out here. That's super
Another
cool.
logic with the torch, but now I know. Yeah, that's definitely good to know. I just would have assumed it only because of the way that things have been playing out, but I wouldn't have known by default. Definitely not.
Oh, the hook shotting to the torch. Snowhead.
I'm assuming. Or is it the fiery torch to light the ice to get in the room? 'Cause I thought that room was covered in ice on both sides.
Which room?
The one that had the fire arrow. I can't remember.
My brain's just gonna lie to me if I try to figure it out right now. So.
No, I think you were on the.
Oh, a little bit off, Dodo. A little bit off.
The Zora void there.
We don't know that the fairy's in logic without lens because we haven't checked everything. So theoretically, lens is okay. But I think, yeah, there's a good chance that the lens on this wall is on.
Yeah, that sounds right. I distinctly remember when settings were being made, Remy was trying to like kill lens as much as humanly possible.
I mean, lens is the worst, so.
Yeah. It's really just Darmani and like Shiro. And
Which
like,
I'm actually fine
yeah.
with. Because lensless climb is the like one lensless thing I don't know how to do.
This update location. You're probably right, but I don't think it's that bad. I honestly think two of the best places Fire could have been would have been that ferry or well, and I think that they're the best only because it's like logically implemented into the scene. It's not just somewhere random.
Oh my god. Dodo gets the cursed stalactite drop.
Got an insane kill though. Just like it was able to hit both sides of Goat's neck, coming back and forth. That was really well done.
Continuing with that execution we were talking about.
Hopefully Cindy goes back to PF soon. Yeah, Cindy didn't pick up ice arrows, looks like, so definitely hoping that they go back. Is heading to graveyard right now, so might be doing keto, which is unfortunate.
Wow. You know what the best part of all this for Dodo is?
Oh, didn't pick up cool.
Oh, that's bombs, by the way, on Goat Heart Container. But the best part about all this for Dodo is Dodo doesn't have to do eggs.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if most runners don't do eggs, just because of how like doable getting Elder is in advance, and just being like, "Yep, I'm never gonna do eggs."
Yeah, but that bomb bag location you were talking about, the possible logic chain for the well.
Yeah,
like, bombs were here. It's cool.
We've got Labfish Yamal, Lab Yams, going up for final dungeon clear Stone Tower.
Lab Yams just zooming through at this point. Doesn't have to do any checks, doesn't have to do anything, even has Fierce Deity for drawer already.
Yeah, it looks like Asuna might... Wait, is Asuna heading? I was kind of expecting Asuna to follow Dodo's footsteps, but no? I don't know. Go his minds and take bomb now won't be. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, of course he's gotta have the bombs somewhere. Buys them from Clocktown like the rest of us.
I thought Goat's brand of monster just pooped bombs.
That's just goat feces at that point, I guess, yeah. Either way, it makes sense to me. I'm sure goat has a good reason for having some bombs on them. So, can't you not check Baby Goron and Elder on the same cycle? Am I dumb? Is there a reason Nintendo just did that?
You can check both.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Baby Goron doesn't have anything.
That's water wheel.
As far as I know, talking to Baby Goron is useless.
Yeah, I think you just have to, like, speak to Baby for Elder. There's some ordering to it, but I guess it doesn't... As long as they don't lock each other out, I just want to...
Yeah, you talk to them, but you don't have to do the thing.
Yeah, whether you do the song check or not is inconsequential. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, never talk to babies. I don't know what they're talking about anyways. I did not know the flag was set that way, and you could just talk to the Elder in a different cycle. That's weird.
It's pretty cool. I haven't watched all of Chess's GBT, but the parts of it that I have watched have been so good. Here's Cindy going back to PF. Hopefully we see interior to sewers. I suppose specifically Goron from interior to Hyceras and sewers.
I think the slightly metagaming bit you could do here is when the other runners do see fish like a reasonable time. Probably crazy stuff like well from assuming
that would be a crazy thing to assume, but I suppose people might assume that. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not happy. I don't know.
Yeah, you just meta out the well because there's no way that Dodo went to well sub 2 hours. Way sub 2 hours, right? Because would have had to find whatever's in well and do the dungeons afterwards and finish Majora.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of other runners get caught in ISTT first. I think that's kind of where I've started to think.
Yeah, you just do that before Snowhead.
I still think doing Snowhead Temple first made plenty of sense.
Yeah, I agree.
If nothing else because of the GFM and just like...
Yeah, you have that possible importance still.
Right.
While that importance is still possible, there's no reason to ignore it.
Looks like Asuna may hit go mode here soon.
I think the longest part of the run left for Dodo would be hitting the stupid twin mold.
Kill the twin mold.
Because this fight is just, you know, very often a little bit cursed.
Just by nuts. I'm really gonna hope that's not a well play.
Uh-oh. went to Mountain Village. That's good. And just take a quick little trip to Snowhead. It's right there. And see? Easy. I guess the Snowhead dip is actually more likely than the Stone Tower dip because Elegy is a builder, so you have to come to Snowhead to use Elegy. So you might as well just go to clear the stuff you can in Snowhead while you're here, right?
I think that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a bailout for runners, stopping them from suffering through going to Stone Tower as well.
You say it adds to the linearity of the seed too. Runners
it does,
like that, then obviously complete like that. And the click just following along with it. Dodo's officially down with the 4th boss.
Yep. Dodo finishing right around the 2-hour mark. What a solid time for this qualifier. I think that's going to be Dodo's drop #1 run.
Yeah, I don't even know what I don't even know what the rest of his calls look like, and I'm going to call that a drop one. Yeah. Probably.
Right, like that's tough to beat.
I guess you never know if someone else finishes or like 2 other runners finish soon, just because of like how doable Dodo's route like totally just was.
Yeah, like Dodo didn't do anything crazy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the seed really was just like in a linear kind of setup where it's like things just dominoed together really fluently. So it made sense to kind of route in a certain way. And then, yeah, you just find the captains because, you know, you're following PFE, and then you just find the hook and the oath. You just go up and get your lights, and you're like, oh, if you routed day 2 woods in, you're just going to be able to beat Shrine right then and there, get your Deku, and then, oh, you can do all the other crap, and then, yeah, you just keep moving until you know, are able to at some point say, you know what, I'll go PF. As long as you do that, you're fine. You just have to be able to dip Snowhead. But even then, if someone did go ISTT before Snowhead Temple, I think even that makes sense and won't lose a ton of time.
Yeah, I do want to shout out as soon as personal tracking though. As soon as does not care how you have.
Yeah, I noticed a while ago the bow was never tracked, and I just have not been able to follow it. I thought it was so funny.
As soon as just like, you know what, I'm marking songs and some of the masks, and that's good.
Cindy picking up ice arrows, so he's caught up on the item chain. Just progression-wise, is having bit of an unfortunate kind of break here, but yeah. Cindy has gotten kind of rough with the item placement.
How does opposite tracking? I really had to...
Oh, so like takes things off as they get them.
Oh. Well, but they have like
yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely interesting because they marked a lot of the masks that they do have. I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely don't have like firearms and stuff yet either.
That is cool though. That really does that.
Doesn't have firearms until now. Also, can be
okay. Yeah, powers. Jorah is about to be.
I'm Dodo. 201. 49? 48?
GG.
That was very good.
GG, Labfish Yamal.
Labfish Yamal doing good work on that seed. And the name. Let's be honest. Also good work on the name.
That's the best part of the whole thing. And the reason why they finished in first.
Yeah, that's why. It had nothing to do with the routing or the execution. The name is just too powerful.
Tell the name.
Well, hopefully, Jamal chooses to join us for a little chat here. Get his take on the scene as, from a runner's perspective.
Yeah, I wager most people it's gonna unfortunately just be like, well, I went here, got this, went there, got this, went there, got this. And then before I knew it, I was debating, where the hell are fire arrows?
Yeah, I guess other than the fire arrows, it was kind of just A to B to C to D.
Yeah, because the fire arrows, like, it's kind of hard to say that they were definitely mapped out, but in a way they were too, so even then it was like...
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were thinking about the importance check in the instill, then you were also, from that, incentivized to pop in here and check that check, since it's like one of the only checks in the game that actually locks.
Yeah, and I think specifically on the fact that we had known a lot of what was going on with bottles and with Picto and other, like, annoying one-star items, it was kind of hard not to think about the SPI Wath.
Yeah.
Not that I would have thought about, like, the well at all, but Fox did bring it up, and that's, like, a really good point. That could have been something. So, like, yeah, there definitely was, like, we were in the world where it was not fulfilled, and knowing that kind of helped out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not as good as these guys, so my takes on things are not as advanced, but I would have never even thought about the 12-item chain to get bombs to do well. Like Fox was talking about, it just would have never even crossed my mind.
That would have been amazing if that had happened. That would have been...
would have been crazy.
Would have been incredible.
Looks like Shan says that Yamal is going to come in and have a chat with us.
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to think of things that I would even, like, ask. This is probably the one time I've been so low on, like, question ideas. It's like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Like, Jess, I could ask why he did Day 2 Woods so late, but even then I probably know the answer. It's because, like, there were just so many other things to do. Did I like, Dodo and Alice routes more? Yes, but, like, do I think they were just better, period? I don't know.
Well,
There's many more where Jess's route could have worked out, so it's like, just, yeah.
I mean, just has to go finish off grabbing the elegy, and we'll finish.
Jess dead?
Jess died?
Did Jess stream die, or did we get forfeit?
Looks like we got forfeit, actually. Oh.
Okay.
Still got Cinny over here finishing up his things. And I think
GG's Jess.
Asuna just has to go kill Twin Mold, right? Already killed Goat. Yeah.
I believe, yeah, Ao just has to kill Twin Mold, and then Asuna will be done. Yes, I've been fired.
that was the actual reason that Jess gave in the race time room Pojo. So I guess after
section.
She knew. Yeah, section's got a lot to track still, so helping section out would be nice. Very helpful.
You'll have to pick up Section's hand in order to hit it.
You have to actually drive to Section's house and click for Section.
Want to know where beer was?
It is
maybe
weird to me.
FTP somewhere. I'm trying to think of places. Maybe well.
So I'm a much bigger player of. I've played a lot more OOT rando than I have MM rando, and it's always so weird to me that in MM rando, Mirror Shield is just like largely not a thing. Because, you need it to kill a boss in OOT rando, so it's always funny to me. I don't even realize when we finish seeds without getting Mirror Shield, because in my head, of course you need Mirror Shield.
Yeah, they are two very different items in the rando sense, because in this game it's song item, and sometimes you kind of need it for the light arrow replacement for different checks to kind of unlock light arrows.
Yeah, whereas OOT, it's just straight up to kill a boss, you must have this thing.
That's just Spirit Temple bullshit.
Everybody's favorite fight. Who doesn't love Twin Rova?
Yeah. I mean, those are the really big stark differences between OOT and MM at this point, as far as the rando's concerned, is that half of what you get in MM is split between kind of song chain logic and dungeon chain logic, whereas OOT, songs are really, really strong, but kind of a lot of the items point in those rhythmatic directions for dungeon items.
When you say songs are really strong in OOT, you mean Lullaby is really strong in OOT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
But yeah, no, I think
one song unlocks half the game.
This seed is a bad example, but I think the biggest difference is because what you're talking about, where you're kind of following two different chains in MM. OOT is usually a lot more linear than MM is. MM usually has, at least towards the mid and late game, a lot more options open up at the same time. This seed's a bad example of that, but I think it's true on average.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of that thing that I mentioned where OT has that really rhythmatic progression because of how many dungeons are in the game and how there's unique items for different parts of them. Whereas with MM, it's a lot. Some of the items just do a lot. Bow and transform masks just do a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you also just have a bunch of items in MM that don't do anything, right?
Right. So you're kind of just getting one check out of the way, which kind of just changes how the routing works, as opposed to being in full rhythm. It's how do you string things together in a way that improves efficiency.
Which is why
it's two really unique ways to go through the puzzles of Randomizer.
Zelda players are super lucky because you just have so many options for what you want to do if you want to play a randomizer.
I know, I really want to learn TPR. It looks so fun.
I have only ever played TP once, so TPR would just be suffering for me, I assume.
Yeah, I would probably also suffer if I played TPR right now.
I don't know about you, but I always curse myself when I do randomizers and turn on way more things than I should. I should just chill with my settings.
Turn as much crap off.
Yamal.
GG's.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
We can.
Oh, great. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on the first place.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy how this turned out. I think I played this pretty well for the most part, especially routing-wise. Did a few execution mistakes, as I always do, especially I think in GBT and Snow Temple when I hit Go mode also. I probably shouldn't have done wards because I didn't realize I didn't have a bomb bag when I went for GBT ward. So that was a bit of a nightmare with the Blast Mask and Go. I probably should have skipped it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play very safe either way. I didn't skip anything at all. I was pretty happy that the lensless climb paid off. Even though in the end the Fire Arrow were waiting right behind in Snow Temple, but if I gotten them first, I would have had to reset to get the song. So I think it turned out fine.
Were you thinking about the second importance in Stockpot Inn for the Great Fairy Mask to pick up fairy, or did it just kind of work out for your routing anyways?
I figured. I mean, there was a wallet in Ritual Temple in the Poison Water, and I'm pretty sure this is logically locked by Great Fairy Mask. I think. Or maybe I may. Okay, now I'm wondering. I'm not sure, but either way.
Yeah, we might have had another means for it. I'm not sure. I can't remember what we had at that point.
But I figured. I mean, at that point, I still. I mean, until very late, I didn't know eggs were dead. So I figured with the low number of bottles I have, it's very likely there's a bait somewhere. So I wasn't particularly eager to push or to chase the important hints once the required item was found on the sea. But it could it could have burned me, of course. But yeah.
I think that's kind of what we were bouncing around, and I'm assuming that's why a lot of other runners went to Snowhead Temple later. Or if any of them did, they went later because it made sense. There could have just been bait lying around. Granted, we had found a good amount of the bait, but yeah, it made sense that wasn't necessarily it. It's just kind of the point in which you would go to Snowhead Temple to chase the Great Fairy Mask was also the point in which it made sense to just dip it anyways for checks. All Knight's Mask could have just been there in one of those chests, led you right back, and then the SPI important could still lead to Fire Arrows just in an alternate way, and so yeah. I think that's kind of why your route made sense regardless, but yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really chasing for the hint. I just went to Snowhead Temple because at that point it was my best choice really in terms of density. Plus, if Fire Arrow is there, I'm right there on Prague. I mean, my alternate. Basically, I wanted to get the song on Elder Goron, and if it was something other than LG, I would have probably finished eggs. Or, I don't know, maybe went somewhere else for the third bottle first, I'm not sure. But,
yeah, that was pretty much what we talked about was, since you had to go get the Elder Goron song anyways, you're already at Snowhead, so that just means you were way more likely to do that than you were to, go do Stone Tower first.
But I wasn't gonna go Stone Tower since I didn't know where fire was. I would never go Stone Tower until I found the lens, since LG could be behind Fire Arrow. I guess in this case it was. I mean, unless lens was somewhere else to be found. But, otherwise, I guess you needed Fire Arrow to get LG, so I wasn't gonna go do anything, go look for anything in Stone Tower.
That's a good point. We didn't even think about the fact that nobody's found lens yet.
Yeah, we were kind of just expecting it to show up in STT at some point, but that became a go-mode dungeon for pretty much everybody, because it seems like once everyone found Elegy, it was kind of just the same thing of okay, I'm going to take Elder Goron, or even, I think someone didn't do Elder and then just went straight into Snowhead and was still going to find the Fire Arrows and just keep going that way.
Yeah, if I'd found Lens, I would have gone Stone Tower before STT for sure. But in that case, in my perspective, Stone Tower wasn't even in logic, so...
Yeah, Fire Arrows did probably lock Elegy in this case. I think it's very unlikely that the other way around would have been even possible.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the fact that, we didn't even make the connection that it made sense with Elegy being Fire Arrow locked.
Yeah, I think we briefly brought it up as a possibility, but I think it was kind of hard to tell at that point. I think it was also hard to tell because we got very little time between getting Elegy and getting Fire Arrows because...
Yeah, they were just right there.
Right, it was just because we had seen eggs so much earlier on Jess's screen.
Yeah, definitely a good call not to hunt down those eggs.
Yeah, I wanted to... Since I only had 2 bottles, I wanted to make sure first. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I would have finished eggs first because technically doing Lenses Climb also costs time. And if you do eggs, you go Pinnacle Rock, you do checks at the same time, so I guess it's not so bad. With only 2 bottles, PR with 2 bottles is pretty bad.
Yeah. I think honestly, if nothing else, it's just that part that you mentioned about making checks to see if you can't find a bottle. Because, I mean, that's the, epitome of routing with Rando is, what is, the safest way that I can save time? and like reasonably
pretty
speaking,
much.
it was completing checks, because even if it wasn't just for bottles, it was also like for stuff like Room Key and All Knight's Mask, which could have just led to fire arrows right out, and then, you know, fire arrows would just be like the quickest way to get Elder, and then, you know, even if it ends up being worst case scenario for item and like song placement at that point, you're still doing it faster than worst case scenario, vice versa.
Hey,
Yeah. So in my case, it was I was lucky to be like on night 3 when I did Elder Goron. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was right next to the grave, and then I could go straight to Snowhead, and I found Fire Arrow, and all I had to do was actually I didn't even have to uninvert. So
Yeah,
GG's Osuna, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Osuna.
GG's Osuna.
Is there? Wow, that's a first place by 16 minutes. That's a pretty good showing.
Yeah, I thought I feel like Jess would have finished second maybe if he hadn't forfeit. I'm not sure, but it looked like he wasn't very far behind when I looked after finishing.
Jeff might have been missing something, but I think Jess probably would have finished around Ao's time. Yeah, it would have been second. Or third.
Jess was within like a minute or two of Ao.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jess definitely played well. Apart from, well, I wouldn't even say the magic was poor play. It's just unfortunate for the way that
It was just
Did he miss magic? I guess.
Yeah,
I got it.
he did magic
magic
for
for a
like
long time.
forever. Yeah.
And he was the only person that did eggs.
Right.
Yeah, it was still insane that like Jess was able to be as close to Ao as Jess was after doing eggs too.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
I mean, for me, beating Jess is the greatest victory.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the highest honor for a rando racer. So.
Yeah, no, it was like watching everyone's execution today was so good. Like, Dodo, I know you mentioned a couple times that you messed up, but I can definitely point out probably twice as many where you like definitely made a lot of time back with execution. And watching Jess was like the same thing. It was incredible. Especially just like
overall, I'm happy with how I played. There were a few fuck ups, but I think I played well, even execution wise overall. My routing was better than my execution in general.
What's a seed without punting a few times?
Yeah, but in terms of execution, no matter how good I play compared to my usual self, Jess is always faster because it's just, you know.
Jess. Oh, that's right. Jess didn't have Elder. That's what Jess was missing. Welcome, Osuna. GG's.
GG Osuna. Congrats on the second.
Thanks.
Yeah, so how'd you feel about the seed, Al?
Yeah, at the end I wasn't really confident on my moves, but the eggs made me pretty furious. I gambled everything on the song check of Elder Goron, and wanted to do. I opted for Elegy and wanted to do STT and Inverted Star Tower, but I made the right move apparently to go to the side without the fire arrows. So
yeah, no, your route definitely made a lot of sense, and actually, I feel like most of what you did ended up just like completely paying out. So yeah, it definitely makes sense. It was like scary with stuff like eggs sitting there and like STT and everything, but yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the last check in the Snowhead Temple to be in logic without fire arrows, but apparently it is. So
yeah, everything is in logic there. Every check is in logic there without fire, except like the boss key.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I never really played. I mean, with the fairy chest and fairies in dungeon. So
yeah, it makes sense. But even the small alcove in the main room, it's also in logic. I remember like 3 seasons ago, I actually lost a qualifier because fire arrow was in there, and I didn't know it was in logic. So
wow,
that can be a thing. Yeah.
I guess that's an incredible way to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, you don't forget again.
Yeah, that's a mistake you only make one time.
Indeed.
But yeah, definitely something we all probably either learned, if we didn't already know today, was, yeah, you don't need fire arrows to get to that fairy. And it makes the stock button hint make sense, even though there was a world where that hint didn't need to make sense. Today it definitely made sense.
Yeah, we had cooked up a crazy chain of events where you were going to need to get bombs to do well, to get all night mask, to get fire arrows in stock button. But luckily for everybody, none of that happened.
Yeah, because of the bomb bag that was on Bremen, that was locked on Room Key, that was in Pirate's Fortress, and Blast Mask was like the first logical explosive. It was some ugly chain where, yeah, you'd have to do Mirror Shield because the bombs, you need to feed the bombs to that one guy to get the big Poe.
Yeah, I only got Blast Mask until Goat, basically. Goat's Master's one bag. I don't know where the others were, but I missed them.
Horse race skippers are absolutely fuming somewhere. There's every Czech skipper is fuming today. Like, Res mix-up skippers are fuming, Ob skippers are, like, upset because that was, like, a really easy bow.
Ward skippers are happy, probably.
Yeah, ward skippers rejoicing.
Yeah, Shrine skippers, you couldn't. It was hinted, and Deku.
I could just imagine everybody going through Shine, one boss at a time, like, please don't make me do Ward. Please don't make me do Ward.
And Exodus finished in third. GG's?
GG's, Exodus. Did someone find the third Foolish? Because I never found it.
I honestly don't even remember.
Swamp.
Goron Village, Road to Southern Swamp, and Akana Castle.
Okay, Castle. I didn't have the Castle one.
Where was that?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, we knew about that a while ago.
Castle was, I believe that was dog race.
Okay. I never went trenched. That's crazy, actually.
Right, yeah.
That was my biggest concern about that, because I had the keg and the Goron mask for a long time, and I tried to make it in one cycle until the end of the run. Yeah, that was pretty scary, in fact.
Yeah, so here's some comedy. Jess did go to Ranch, I believe. I believe that's where we saw the hint the first time, and got gold dust off of one of the cows. So there was a world where you could have been doing goddamn Smithy 2 for fire arrows again today off of Gold Dust Cow.
Oh, so that explains why he pushed eggs, because he had that one more bottle.
Right. No, Jess did one bottle for like one of the trips, and then was like, screw him and check other things, and then had like 2 or 3 bottles to do the rest of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, which is kind of what I was alluding to earlier with like wanting to check things before doing eggs, and it made perfect sense. It's just that Jess didn't check the right things to do that exactly. Or to push them away from eggs enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. Shan just making fun of the way I speak.
I heard that. I heard that.
I'm gonna have to go, but thank you for the restream and for the interview and everything. Thank you.
Thanks.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.
GG's, Dodo. See ya.
Oh, well, this is one of many races that are going to be happening over this weekend. We've got a lot of qualifiers going on this weekend. We've got lots of races going on ZSR, so make sure you guys keep an eye out. We've got Wind Waker, we've got Ocarina of Time Randomizer, we've got Majora's Mask Randomizer, we've got something else. Skyward Sword Co-op Tournament, we've got lots of stuff. So definitely keep an eye out. But for us here at Majora's Mask Randomizer, our next one is on Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So, oh boy, busy weekend. Hopefully, we'll be able to get all of the races on for you. There's a chance that the one on Friday might not make it, just because of the time of day that it is. But we'll see what we can do. So first off, I just want to give a shout out to everyone. So the 4 lovely racers, Labyam, as we call him, also known as Dodo, Eozuna, Jess, and Cinny, thank you for the 4 of you for being on Restream today. And to the 2 lovely commentators, we have GD Cal and Audio Blood. Thank you both for commentating today. It was a good laugh. And our 4 lovely trackers, Majoria, The Other Section, Shalano Roosevelt, and Pojo Lone Wolf. thank you all for tracking, and I think Section's gone to bed, so because I think Pojo is supporting him through this. But what we're going to do now is we're going to raid into Cine, who is now in go mode, has got his fire arrows from Snowhead Temple, and he is on his way. But I'm Shananbread, and I was the restreamer today. Some people said it was a Shan seed, but it wasn't one. It was a Shan seed. It's just y'all have no faith in me. Alright? Just throwing it out there. Right? Also, this isn't the actual Seedbot. This is Seedbot's twin brother, while Seedbot's on holiday. So you could also blame the fake Seedbot, but the real Seedbot at the same time. Hey. Excuses. Meh, whatever. But yeah, we will see you hopefully on Friday, if not Friday, then Saturday for some more lovely qualifiers. We are coming to the end of our qualifiers now over the next week and a half. So make sure you guys watch, because it's going to start getting pretty intense, I think. But commentators, any last remarks from you?
No, I think you pretty much covered everything. It was a good race. Fun to watch.
Yeah.
I missed the princess.
Well, we will see you guys later. We're going to raid over to Sydney now. If it worked, sometimes it doesn't like me. But yeah, we're going to raid into Sydney. Go give him some love. Make sure you give him a follow. And give all of the races that we've showcased today some love. And we will see you guys over the weekend for more commentaries. We'll see you guys later.
See you.